We in the house, baby.
I'm on
Shut
the
up.
camera?
Talking, shut
They
up.
put me on the camera,
Talking,
first of all. I'm on the camera. Three brothers,
Going live in like 3 seconds. We got three brothers, no filter.
We came in the room with the weight on our backs. No pretty story, just the truth in the cracks. Three voices, one code. We don't talk for a trend. If it's love or the lesson, we say it all in the end. Hands got dirt, but the mind stays sharp. Had to learn to stand still when life went dark. No borrow face, no borrow lane. We wear every bruise like a name. If it need to be said, we don't bite our tongue. If it's in our chest, and it hits like a drum. Three brothers, no filter. Let the truth hit hard. Real talk, no cuts. Yeah, we came with scars. Life, manhood, mindset. Put it on.
Y'all wasn't ready for it, baby.
Let's go.
Y'all wasn't ready for it, baby. Three brothers, no filter.
Three brothers, no filter.
Now that was our first intro.
Come on, man.
That was our first intro, y'all. So I just want to say this. Shout out to Brian Henderson and Mixed Up Music Entertainment
Shout out.
for coming up with that beautiful song.
Proud to be here.
When I
Yeah.
say beautiful song, people, beautiful song, because it didn't take a lot to do this. It was literally he sent us something and we was like, it not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
It not gonna work.
Right.
But this man Brian Henderson made it work.
Man, he done kicked the doors down with that intro.
What did he do, say live?
Kick the doors down.
He didn't kick the dough.
And no
Make
hinges
sure
on it.
you listen to his intro to his new song.
Yeah, he got a new song. So make sure you guys check out Brian Henderson's new song, I Choose Me. It's a dope song, man. He just released a new single. And I just want to say this too, man. You know why it's important to show up and be your real self and try to build like a audience? Because you never know who's watching.
Facts.
There's something called silent engagement. So people might not like your post. They might not comment on your post, but they still consuming. He hit me up with a blessing. And I heard a guy from another podcast say intentional consistency leads to indirect opportunities.
Let's go.
So when you intentionally show up with a purpose, with passion, right, and you do that intentionally, it'll lead to indirect opportunities. So when somebody hits you up and say, hey, listen, man, I'm a fan of the show. I'm a fan of Three Brothers, No Filter. Y'all doing y'all thing and y'all talking about some real conversations.
Yeah.
And y'all not spitting no stupid stuff. I can get behind that. Listen, man, I noticed that y'all didn't have an intro. So I want to gift y'all an intro for your new show. And he said, man, y'all don't owe me anything. This is an olive branch that I'm extending to Three Brothers No Filter. Do what y'all want, but that is a blessing.
Fact.
Hey, Brian, thank you.
Shout out to
Brian. Yeah.
Positive rap out there is dope.
Let's get it.
Shout out to
Yeah.
be here for that, man. But today on Three Brothers No Filter, this episode, we're going to take it personal.
Come on.
Real personal.
Come on.
It's called Living on No Plan B.
That's
And
right.
I need you to hear me, hear me clearly. If you got a plan B, you probably wouldn't understand what we're talking about right now. Because this is about decisions. This is about what it sounds like when you are fully committed, when you fully choose something with no turn back.
Yeah.
Man, my bad. Ooh,
Look,
no
look,
turn
he
back.
can barely get it out.
He could
He can barely get it out.
And you know what? We
go ahead.
gave him the intro though, but we gotta let the people know who we are.
That's right.
Right to you.
Oh man, that want to end the intro. I'm Noble Content, one of God's favorite, and you already know my slogan. You ain't gotta find me because I'm working so hard. I'ma find you.
Let's go. Come on, man. Yo, it's your boy Selah Brooks, young in age, old in soul, but to be a wealthy family, man, is the ultimate goal, man. Let's get it. Go and tell 'em who you is, bro.
Yeah, it is. And it's your boy Life Coach Jeff coming to you live, baby. You know, I'm just doing what I do. I'm just here.
He like Coach Jeff.
I'm Life Coach Jeff.
He everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
At one time.
At one time.
Come on, man. But shoot, you know what, man? I'm excited to get into this topic because a lot of people that have podcasts, they go and they talk, right? And they tell other people about their problem and how they can fix their problem. You don't see a lot of people that will come on their podcast and be vulnerable and tell people, hey, listen, man, this shit got to work.
Exactly.
If this don't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. And when we talk about living life with no plan B, that's not also a lifestyle. It's a mentality.
It is.
Because when you live in life with a plan B, plan A is optional. You said no. Yeah. When you live in life with a plan B, like, am I saying that right? Plan. No, when you live in life with no plan B, plan A is optional. or is it plan B is optional? Basically, man,
When you
if you
I see it like
yeah.
this. If you live in life with a plan A, the plan A is the job. So we're gonna
Right.
talk about this, people. The plan A is my job. I'm an industrial electrician.
Mhm.
That's my plan A.
Yeah.
If you live in a life in a plan A, your plan B is optional.
It's optional.
That makes sense.
Come
to
on,
me.
let's get it. Yeah, see,
That
sometimes
makes
I
sense
be
to me.
confusing myself.
It's okay.
But it's optional. And sometimes you gotta have the mentality of, hey, listen, man, this gotta work. Even though you could be set in your job,
Yeah.
if you're not set at your job, the mentality is the no plan B is a mentality.
Oh,
It
facts.
ain't no backup plan. And we talked about it off camera.
Yeah.
The way my friend told me about chasing your dreams is he said, listen, man, when you work in a job, whether it's corporate, trades, or whatever, you on a big boat, and that boat is safe. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about nothing. You on that boat and you good. But when you want to chase your dreams, you got to get off that big boat and you got to go on into a little canoe.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to row. You got to do a lot of stuff yourself. And that's scary for a lot of people. But to me, what Three Brothers No Filter is for me, this not just a radio show, bro. This is a Hail Mary for me. I don't know. If this don't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I've
hear
had
you.
so many attempts. I've had so many failures.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife was like, hey, man, what if this don't work? I'm not even going to think like that. This got to
Oh
work.
no, it's gotta work.
It got to work. Because, again, man, if we don't make this happen, I don't know what I'm going to do, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, on some real stuff, man.
No
So,
facts. I agree.
There's no plan B.
No plan B, man. And your plan A don't necessarily got to be a job. Your plan A can be your dream. You know what I mean? Sometimes a lot of people, based off how you was programmed, a lot of people don't get jobs first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get your dream first. But I just personally, to me, no plan B, C, D, or my plan B is another way to make my plan A work. And my plan C is going to be another way to make my plan A and B work. And if that don't work out, we're going to find another way to make it work out because I don't know how not to make it work out. I'm one of those guys that don't believe in things working. I believe in things working out. So when things not going my way, that's part of the plan.
Yeah.
Just because things not going as you planned don't mean they not going as he planned it.
Facts.
So, man, if you are out there and you understand what no plan B is like, it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the part of the journey that gets fun for me.
Well, the reason we came up with this topic, because I wanted to let people know, man, if you was in a situation in your life where you trying to step out on your dream or you trying to pursue your dream and there's no plan B, you can't turn back. You got to go all the way in, and you in a position where, it got to work, because if it don't work, you effed up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to let people know, hey, man, y'all not alone. You are not alone. Because in many ways, for some of us, Three Brothers No Filter, we in the same boat as like, hey, bro, this got to work.
Hey, and I hear a lot of people talk about when is the perfect time. You will never feel ready because ready ain't a feeling.
Right.
It's a decision. And this is what it sounds like when you fully engage and turn it around. It's not even part of the conversation anymore.
Right.
There's no safety nets. There's no exits. There's no alternate routes. There's no, well, I'm going to go after this. If you plan on being an NBA star,
right,
you give it your all. You plan on being a rapper, you rap every day. You do. Matter of fact, you should stop introducing yourself without rapping. Hey, what's your slogan?
Yeah.
That's how you, if you're a rapper,
definitely.
I should know you rap.
Exactly.
I should know you by your job.
Exactly.
Right.
I should know you by I should know you as the rapper, Selah.
Right.
I should know you as the singer Beyonce. Because guess what? Beyonce got a lot of talents. What you know her for?
Singing.
So guess what she
There
is?
you go.
Yes.
And guess what she made her millions off?
Right.
You got to ask God to let my gift, let my light shine. And when he give you that gift, you got to put as much time as you can within that gift. Because I'm telling you right now, being great after 8, sometimes ain't no great after 8.
You know what? I love how you said, being talented in your gift, because I have a different perspective from this. I have my 8.
Talk to him.
And I give my 8.
You ain't got an 8. Man, this dude, man, he be working like a Hebrew slave.
Yeah, I got.
Come on, man.
I got an 8 and a 12 sometimes. We quit the 16s. We quit the 16s when we left. Now, if I was still working at the mill, there would be no way to do all of this on a rotating swing shift. So when I got this job here, it was working straight days, and it was more of a blessing than anything to me.
Yeah.
Because it actually freed up some of that time we were talking about earlier. It freed up a lot of that time that we were looking at earlier. So this is my deal. shout out to Nikisha in the building. She says, "Hey, gentlemen, say it, brother. Your gifts will make room for you." And we're gonna talk about that
Yeah,
too.
we're gonna get into that.
And the thing is, that's the boat that I'm in right now.
Mm-hmm.
My gift has to make room for me outside of being an electrician.
Right.
My gift has to make room for me. That's why I'm putting so much time and effort into this.
Mm-hmm.
I got a plan A. I'm just using my plan A to help out plan B. So then plan B can be my plan A. And then we get rid of the plan A.
Right.
I love what I do.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, man, hear him say that just made my hands start shaking.
See, brother.
Man, don't ever call your job your plan A. Call that your plan D or E. Your plan A is Life Coach Jeff.
Well,
Your
technically,
plan A is what God set you down. These jobs are what we doing. It's not what we do. And I don't care if that job pays you $300,000. Sometimes your dream pay you less. Sometimes when you move into your purpose, it ain't about money. It's about impact. And your impact will always be bigger than your income. I don't care who you are. So when you got something in you that just got the ball and it got to come out, you get it out. But I ain't telling you quit your job. If you got a good job, make sure your job is paying for your, you know what I mean? It's paying for your dream. It's funding your dream. But so this is not dissing anybody with jobs because all three of us got jobs right
Straight
now.
up. Straight up.
This is saying for those people that's at that job that's sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's sick and tired of being left behind for the family members that just come in town and they take your job. You keep training your replacement. You keep being told why you can't get a raise, but they never tell you the truth. You don't understand why you can't get the position that you know you qualified for, but now you overqualified for, but they gave it to somebody that was underqualified. If you're tired of these things, it ain't time to be a part of somebody's company. It's time to be the company.
And see, that's why I believe so much into the Life Coach Jeff Brad. Now, see, when I go places, they always ask me who I said I go by Life Coach Jeff. That's who I am. If you ain't ever seen me a day in your life, I'm Life Coach Jeff.
I only know
you're
Life
not
Coach
going
Jeff.
exactly. You don't even know Life Coach Jeff. You're not even gonna hear nothing about what I got going on in the back end until we go behind the scenes. You want to know how stuff is inner working, and then you're gonna find out. Like my man said earlier off camera, I'm a hustler out here.
Boy, hustle.
It's more to it than just when y'all see us on the camera.
Right.
We make it look easy because we able to produce.
Right.
Ain't that right? We make it look easy because we able to produce. But for somebody, say that again.
Hard.
Can you let the people know the realness of it?
Man, this shit depressing. This shit is depressing. It takes a lot out of you. Some days I put in so much. Some days I put 20 hours in.
Talk to him.
And it still don't look like it paying off. But that's when that faith kick in. That's when that belief system kick in. You got to have a burning desire for this. And guess what? You can't make your life fit your job. You got to make your job fit your life.
Facts.
I think if these people told me I was fired tomorrow, I would totally understand. Because guess what? I can leave when I want to. Whenever my dream calls me, I'm up.
Right.
Or my wife, either or. But you know what I mean? Like I said, we got different perspective, and that's why I love Three Brothers No Filter.
Yeah.
Because it's three different guys.
Right.
What he's talking about makes my hand itch because I hate companies. Let me say that. I hate the hate word. I dislike companies. I dislike everything about companies.
Yeah.
I think companies take apart. Matter of fact, think about the questionnaire as soon as you get to the job. Why do you want to work here? Why should we hire you?
No, why should you hire me?
You know what I mean? Like they ask you, why do you want the job? What type of question is that?
I want the money, bro.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And they ask you a question. What's that line? What's your draw line? You know that line that you went across? Like you're a Christian or something, right?
Yeah.
You don't work Sundays, right?
Yeah.
We need you on Sundays. Jobs do stuff like that. What
They do.
You morning shift? All we got is night shift.
See, and that's why when it comes to chasing your dream, when I talk about being ready, like you said, you got to be ready and stuff like that when to make the decision. Being ready is not being ready. Being ready means you got to be tired. You got to be tired enough to say, I'm tired of this job asking me to work weekends. I'm tired because guess what, man, you building somebody else's dream. So guess what, bro? If you building somebody else's dream, they got their requirements on what it takes for their dream to be built. You got to work Sundays. We need you for 12 hours, so on and so forth. So you got to be so tired of me. I worked night shift for an entire year, bro.
Yeah.
For an entire year, I worked night shift. And then guess what? I'm running my business during the day. I was probably getting 2 to 3 hours of sleep for an entire year. You think I'm lying? Ask my wife. I was a zombie around this mug. because that's what my dream required. But I had to, like you said, being great after the 8, man, bro.
Sometimes ain't no
it wasn't no great, and
I'm a zombie.
and I'm gonna tell you what, bro. That's why I say, like, when it comes to chasing your dreams, no plan B is a mentality. It's a mentality. This gotta work because, and then the thing is, man, like, when people see how much content Three Brothers No Filter put out, when people see we hit 1 million views in 2 weeks, we hit 1 million views for a podcast. Right now, we just started the month of May. We have 415,000 views.
Boom.
Now, check
Boom.
this out. Our lifestyle didn't change. So
That's
I don't really care about the views. But I'm gonna tell you what, bro.
Let me get that too.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you what. No matter what it is, I want people to know, yeah, bro. When people ask how we able to do this, bro, we go through the struggle. We go through the being great after the 8. We go through the hours of the job. And not only do we make it look easy. Not only do we make it look easy. So this stuff, it really ain't easy, bro. But what it comes down to is this. You can't give your job 100% and then give your dream 15%.
Well, let's break this thing down to what a job is.
Yeah.
I don't care what job you got. A job is trading time
for money.
For money.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Now, I want you to think about giving somebody 40 years to retire off 40% of an income that wasn't enough at 100%.
Right.
And now you 60, 70, and they keep pushing the age back for retirement and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And you traded all that time for money.
Right.
You didn't get a chance to enjoy yourself. Your dream. Well, we had an episode, I think it was episode 2, when we talked about people, you ain't got enough no's to even, and you don't have enough no's to deserve it yet.
Right.
And you know why you ain't got enough no's? Because you hanging around getting the no's from them. You spending all your time in that corporate room, and they turn you to a robot. Now, no disrespect. I'm not disrespecting anybody working. Everybody ain't meant to be, you know what I mean, out there on the entrepreneurship. It's not for everybody.
Right,
Everybody not meant to be an NBA player.
Yeah.
Everybody not meant to be a rapper. Everybody not meant to be a doctor. So this is not for those people that hear this and be like, well, I got a good job. Congratulations to you. But there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to do nothing but get jobs. There's some people doing an application right now. They don't even know why they doing it. They just saw all their people do it, and why you get your first job? You don't even know.
Right.
You don't
right.
get why you get your first job? Because somebody told you.
Somebody told you got to work.
Somebody told you had to work. They didn't tell you you had to dream. They didn't tell you you had to find your gift. They didn't say you was good at this. You should try this before you get a job. I'm telling my 19-year-old son this right now, and I've been teaching him this since he was 13, and I'm teaching my 11-year-old this right now. The first thing I want you to do is start with your dream.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get a job first, because if you get a job and you like it, you might get stuck in it. And you might be there for 10 years and you program. I'd rather you start with the dream and fail and do whatever, because if he failed for 4-5 years in his dream, guess what? How much college costs? $40,000?
Probably more than that now. More than that now, bro.
Imagine when you was 18 or 19 or 20, your parents took $40,000 and invested in you in a barbershop or in something, and they gave you $40,000 for 4 years. By the time that 4 years up, I guarantee you, it's a good chance you'll have it figured out. But I know people that get out of school and what they went to school for ain't even hiring.
Right.
Because soon you get out of school, most people gonna be like, you need experience now.
You need experience, man. That's facts. That's facts.
The thing is, that's what I was hit with a lot when I was going down that journey, starting off my career and everything. It was like, you need experience, but you got to start somewhere.
You do.
And I'm gonna tell you something. When we talking about purpose and all that, I was trying to figure out my purpose when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
When I was in my 20s. So how old are you?
26.
You 26.
Yeah.
When I was 22, that's when I really started trying to say, okay, Lord, you put me here for purpose. But my purpose is not, and I have to say this for my spiritually inclined people, because this is what I was doing. Church was very repetitive for me at the time. Very repetitive, and I wasn't really hitting nobody.
Y'all heard that in church family? I hope y'all heard that.
Church was very repetitive for me.
Jeff didn't like the church.
He ain't say all that.
I ain't really say all that. You know, I know. No,
the deacon was tripping.
The deacon was tripping. The deacon spoke a lot today. The deacon snapped today.
The deacon was smoking weed.
Hey, he probably was. The deacon was probably smoking that drink.
Listen, man, ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, I don't puff, but ain't nothing wrong
with a little puff.
Yeah,
but you know what? Like I said, though, church became very just repetitive to me. And when people start talking about purpose, I had to ask myself the question, are you talking about the purpose within the four walls or the purpose outside? Because I had to shift my mindset to say there's a purpose for me outside that's bigger. It wasn't until 2019 until I stumbled upon this life coaching thing. And my ex-girlfriend, she had the certification. She was just withholding it. You know how the devil just be putting people in your path.
Yeah.
And it was my ex, because I can say that because she's my ex now. But anyway,
Hey, so your ex-girlfriend, you dropped the ball, honey. Fuck out of here.
you did. But the thing is, she withheld it. I finally took the course, and I said, baby, this is it. I got it.
Yeah.
And this was some trial and error I went down. I mean, I went through a partnership with a guy with a community center in Gary, right off of 13th in Connecticut. He doing good things, trying to get back. We was gonna start it off doing pay what you can life coaching. Wanna know why that system don't work?
Why?
Because people want to sit up here and give you what they believe they got in their pocket, what you
That's
owe.
what it said. You
It's
said
pay, and
what
I know
you
it's pay
can.
what you can.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, it's
Careful what you ask, bro.
because it's the mentality of it.
I
You want to
feel
do it to help people, but
I
at the
feel
same time, people gonna give you what they think you worth.
Yeah.
Which at the time, people was zero. So we fast forward to this. I get into more partnerships. Now we start getting into radio, more shows and everything. And that's when I started to be able to exercise what Solomon was doing. I had to realize that the power is in your voice and what you're able to teach people. And then I stumbled upon a man with a white beard who's dark-skinned and chocolate by the name of Myron Golden.
Facts.
And Myron
Come on.
Golden,
Shout out to
What is-
Myron Golden.
My shout out, Myron.
Myron Golden
he
was
talking about?
teaching. He was talking about how to replace and trade in your time for money, because your time is more valuable than anything. You have to get that back. And the way to do it is teaching people. And I want to say this, y'all. If you got something that you're good at, if you got a skill, if you have something that can take you to a step further and that you know you can progress with it, you have to share that with the world.
Right.
And the thing is, I'm going to tell y'all, goal right now for Three Brothers No Filter. A goal for Three Brothers No Filter is
Tell
not
'em.
to be sitting right here in this studio, because we are going to surpass this studio that I pay rent for every month. We're going to surpass that. It's going to be me not paying somebody rent. It's going to be somebody paying us to sit down and to give our expertise and to teach these people.
Yeah.
Because again, we are not the workers. We not the workers. We supposed to be a blessing to people.
You know what, man? So this is what's crazy, because we got into it a little early, but it's cool to transition.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you this. When I was talking about there's no plan B and Three Brothers No Filter has to work.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying that because I was like, it's a small window where, because a lot of times when it comes to chasing your dreams, man, it's a window with that.
It really is.
Some people, it's a 3 month, 6 month, or 1 year window, and if this don't happen, that's why a lot of people dreams fail, because it's a window for success.
Talk about it, brother.
I was not saying that it's a window for success. I'm saying there's no plan B. Like, this is what I plan on doing for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Radio, podcasting. Now, why is that important? Because just like what you said, man, like we got a bigger mission, and I want people to understand this. Did y'all know when a lion hunts by itself, one lion, you know what the kill success rate is? 10 to 15%. So he gonna struggle. It ain't gonna be easy for him.
Facts.
But any lion that hunts with three or more lions, do you know what the kill success rate is? 30 to 40%.
It rise.
So the fact that he's a lion, I'm a lion, he's a lion, we just increase our chances for success. Didn't y'all just hear me say we hit 1 million in 2 weeks? Didn't y'all just hear me say what is it, May 4th, May 5th?
May 5th.
It's May 5th. We already got 415 views.
And I want to say the reason why we got these 415 views, people.
415,000.
415,000.
We got 415,000 views in the month of May, and it's only May 5th.
And the reason why we have these amount of views is because we wasn't sitting down, twiddling thumbs, talking about, hey, dog, your content look pretty good. I like what you're doing. Hey, man, you do real good videos with your wife. You do motivation. I like what you do. Hey, Jeff, I really like. It's like, no, we saw something collaborative that we can do. And we all said, this is what we're going to produce, because we have to realize that we each have our individual brands. We're the brand, but we also have to build the brand. Now, if you leave one element out of that, it's going to make the whole thing crumble. Because this is all of what we do. This is all of what we do. Go ahead, brother.
And I just wanted to piggyback on when you said you ain't find your purpose till you was 22 or 21. I want to say, man, it was way longer for me. That's why this is so personal for me. Because I was raised in the community where we wouldn't talk about purpose. We wasn't talking about on some real ish. I didn't
just
think,
don't filter, man. Say it.
On some real shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna make it past 21.
Facts.
I didn't
about
think, you know what I mean? I'm in the hood, I'm with my fellas, we doing whatever we got to do. It was about going to jail or dying. I didn't know what it was gonna be like after 21, because I never really seen a lot of people that made it past 21, 25. That's why when you see people like Pop, people don't realize Pop died at what, 25, 26?
Yeah.
You thought he was an OG.
You really did.
That's how fast we was growing up in the hood.
Exactly.
So when I say this, I ain't try to even figure my purpose out till later, which
Mhm.
draws my purpose, which comes to the point I'm trying to make. Purpose breeds purpose. So sometimes
Facts.
purpose is not one thing.
Mhm.
Sometimes
Exactly.
purpose is what you do on purpose. But I want to say that's why it's so important to me to find people and try to pull their purpose out earlier.
I hear you.
I want to
Mhm.
get people focused. If you don't got a purpose, I want you to do something on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Until
facts.
you figure out your
Facts.
purpose.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need somebody to believe in you until your belief system kick
Right.
in. And I waited so long. Man, I'm doing things I should have did at 20 and 25 and
Yeah.
26.
Yeah.
And I'm 40 years old trying to get these things together. So
Mhm.
my job to me
Yeah.
is to get out to people. And if I can cut somebody's time in half,
Yeah.
then I'm in love with it.
Facts.
So you know what? This is I love this conversation because I'm gonna tell you what, bro. As somebody that's 26, my birthday May 9th. I'm turning 27
Okay.
on May 9th.
Shouts
Happy
out to
birthday
this
to the
man.
boy.
I
Say
appreciate
nah.
it.
He probably gonna do $1 million or $2 million on his birthday, but
You
hey,
should. You should
hey,
make a goal. Drop $2 million on your birthday.
Let's get it. I'm gonna try to do the best I can. But I'm gonna tell you what, because to your point, bro. Like I remember being 13, 14, 15, thugging on the block.
Yes.
And it was a point where I sat down with my guidance counselor because I was always late. I was always sleeping in school and all this other stuff. But she was like, Selah, you always late. You're sleeping in class. She was like, I don't think you care about your future. What's your 5-year plan? I said, lady, I just got shot at on the way to school. I ain't got no fucking 5-year plan.
Fact.
What are you talking about?
That's true.
Right.
I'm
Being
like,
real.
my mama, I might not make it home to my mama. She got to put me in a box and put me in it ain't no 5-year plan. But this is why I think it's so important to when you find your purpose, you got to move on your purpose with urgency.
Oh yeah.
You got to
definitely.
move with urgency on your
Definitely.
purpose because I just told Nova this, man. I fasted for 3 days over the weekend. I fasted for 3 days.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't eat anything. I was just drinking water. You know what I was really asking God? I said, God, I heard that if you fast, these prayers go directly to you.
Mhm.
So this is what I need because I'm going through this, and I'm telling you, bro, I was hungry.
I know you
I
was.
I was so hungry.
I know you was.
And so I said, God, first of all, this is what I'm gonna ask you because this is what I need from you.
Yeah.
I'm about to be 27. That means in a few years I'm about to be 30. The average expectancy of a life of a black man is freaking 65. I ain't got no time for real.
Exactly.
I am asking you, first of all, you gave me this gift because you met me when I first touched this mic.
I did.
We was at this event. I had, hey man, you got 30 seconds, big dog. I ain't had no problem. Man, I knocked that 30 seconds out the
He
park.
sure did.
Right? Man, and he's a witness. I touched this mic, bam, bam, bam. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I would love for you to come on the show.
Yeah.
Right? That was the first time a mic was being on my hand. I touched this, you see what I'm saying? So I didn't know this was my purpose.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was my purpose until you called me. I actually told you, no, I ain't even want to do the show.
He did,
Yeah.
y'all. He
He
told
said-
me he ain't want to do it.
I said, nah, man.
I got
a
to
lot-
think about this.
I got a lot going on. I'm not sure. But
Yep.
when we did the first show, not only did I find my purpose, I started moving on with my purpose. I started moving on that with urgency.
Purpose breeds purpose.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So anybody that's in a position where you have a plan B or there's no plan B, but you know that plan is your purpose, move with urgency.
Yeah.
Stop waiting. And the reason why we're able to have early success with this platform and Three Brothers No Filter is because every lion that's in this room got so much urgency. How many times
Yeah.
did after a show we broke down the show and say this and this and this can be better, and then by next show it's already implemented, right?
Yeah.
By this time, everything that we just had is already implemented. This is our first time going live on our platforms. We had the conversation
Yeah.
on a Saturday. Now on the Monday, it's implemented. So
Exactly.
success loves speed. You
Yep.
got to start moving with urgency, bro.
And
Yeah.
the reason I think urgency, first of all, I'm gonna say this. To anybody out there that's scared to move on your dreams, I don't even like the scare word. To anybody that's just not moving on their dreams for
Yeah.
whatever reason it
Mhm.
is, I want to let you know there's always gonna be somebody that's gonna hire you to push theirs. You ain't never got to worry about getting a job.
Right.
Fact.
Somebody always gonna hire you to
Fact.
push their dream.
Right.
And until you find your purpose, you're gonna work on somebody. Until you find your purpose, you're gonna work for someone that found theirs
Yeah.
and help them push theirs.
Mhm.
So if that don't motivate you,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have a piece of somebody's pie. I'm trying to have a pie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have a table so we can break it down
Mhm.
because we fighting over their crumbs. And with the price increase on gas,
Yeah. Talk about
bread,
it. Talk about
and
it.
milk,
Yeah.
and all this, but
Right.
you ain't got no raise, did you?
Man, no, because
Yeah,
Exactly.
your paycheck ain't matching with the economy. I just talked to my wife about this
Exactly.
because my one friend, bro, he been working this job, right? He been at this job for 6 months.
Mm.
He already quit. He was putting his 2 weeks in. They kicked him out. And he said that his boss told him there is no loyalty in employees anymore. I hate hiring people, and this is exactly why I don't want to give people jobs. Man, that dude should be smacked in the face. You know why there's no loyalty in companies anymore?
Talk to him.
Because the economy, bro. Like right now, it's $5. It's $5
Yeah.
for gas, right?
Yeah.
We paying $5 per gallon.
$6.50.
Okay, $6.55. Man, it's high as hell.
Yes,
But I'm gonna tell you what,
It's
man.
even high for the caddy.
But look, this economy ain't helping employees. This economy is turning employees into mercenaries.
It is.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna work here for 1 year. After 1 year, I got the experience because the best time to find a job is when you already got a job. As soon as my friend got
That's
that
it,
job,
bro.
got 6 months worth of experience, he was already putting in other applications. They
Mhm.
call it the give yourself a raise method.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
guess what? You got people right now. If you put two different people, the person that's using the give yourself a raise method, and a person who wants to be loyal to the soil to a
Mhm.
company, and you put both of those people on a line chart, right? A line graph. The person who giving himself a raise every single year is going to make exponentially more money than the person that's staying at the same company for
Facts.
5-10 years.
Facts.
Because guess what? Over that same period of time, let's say a 5-year period of time, this person is going to keep getting a raise every single year. When you fighting tooth and nail and on a what they call it, based on performance type of thing, and then guess what? You're not even getting no raises every single year. You got to fight tooth and
Yeah.
nail for these raises.
And
What is we talking about?
And you know what? I want to piggyback off that, bro, because you want to know
Piggyback
exactly
off
what
it, Jeff.
you want to know exactly what I did, bro.
What's good?
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh,
Your boy was out of the game for 7 years out of the trade. That's a long time to be out of the game. That's 7 years of me not touching a meter, not touching anything. But you always want to know what I was good at? Selling myself.
Yeah.
Selling myself.
Talk about
you
it.
talking like
'Cause I'ma
prostitution or?
Well-
I don't know, Jeff. You was on some
well-
other shit last week.
Well,
We was talking about doing OnlyFans. I don't know, Jeff. The people
Okay.
want to know.
Hold on, y'all.
Do you
Now,
do
hold on.
OnlyFans or not?
I do not do OnlyFans.
Hey, hey.
I just said bring back big back grannies for your information so you can get wisdom. And if all else fails,
No,
get it on me.
no. Bring back teachers with mustache. That's when they really.
Yeah, we said that too. Yeah, we said that too.
There wasn't no we.
Miss
It was
Phelps.
him.
It was him.
Yeah,
You
he
right.
said
Miss was the man.
Yeah, he want to
Everybody that went
I'm
to
trying to
Fuller
tell
School, y'all know Miss Phelps. She was, Miss Phelps, the
They-
teachers cared back
hey.
then. They just send you home for anything.
Yeah.
Nowadays, these kids get off days for anything. But go
Right.
ahead, Jeff, because I don't want you to forget your
and
thought.
what you got to do is you have to sell yourself with this.
Yeah.
The thing is, like you said, that method,
Mm-hmm.
leaving a job 2 years, I started off doing that
Mm-hmm.
because I realized early. Now this was before you was even talking about that.
Right.
That's what I was doing, and
Mm-hmm.
I saw that every job I was getting an increase at. But I'm gonna tell y'all why I settled at U.S. Steel, because everybody said that was the creme de la creme. Everybody said that's where you
Mhm.
want to be.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until year 5, I realized that I'm doing this rotating shift. I am killing myself.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find me somewhere where I can get an increase. You know, this job that I'm at now, I got a $14 increase.
Now now check this out.
Go
You had
ahead.
a $14 increase,
Yep.
right? But you said earlier that the U.S. Steel
Yep.
that did not work well with your dream.
It didn't, because I was working swing shift.
Right.
So every week I was on
Mhm.
days,
Mm-hmm.
3 to 11s,
Yeah.
midnights.
Right.
I was killing myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to do one show a week.
So basically, what Jeff is saying, you can build around your dream while still building your dream.
You can.
You see what I'm
Now
saying?
you can.
And that's
It's just it's gonna take a little more work,
right.
but it can be done.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you, like we said before, we're not saying quit jobs, but my advice would be to somebody is to find a job that is best suitable
Mm-hmm.
for your needs and that you can work around. I knew I couldn't settle. I needed a straight shift.
Mm-hmm.
I can't work 3 to 11s.
Yeah.
Too much is popping on 3 to 11. I can't
Right.
work 3 to 11s. That's when I got to meet people. I got to network. I got to have my identity to say, okay, this is Life Coach Jeff out and about.
Yeah.
So I said I can either work midnights or I can work days.
Mm-hmm.
The original job hired me for midnights, but just so happens a dude left on days. Got to make a way. A guy
Yeah.
left, and I was able to get days. Now,
Mhm.
see, that's luck.
Hey,
That's what we was talking about
you
earlier, about that luck.
You ready for this?
Go
So,
ahead.
You already know I'm on
Go
your
ahead.
heels.
Go. I know you're on the hill,
The devil will make a way too.
and the devil will.
The devil
But
will
the
make a
thing
way
is, when you understand, all the devil can do is put something in front of you. I
Mhm.
said this on Rejoice. I said the only thing the devil can do is put something in front of you,
Like
and
a
when
shift.
he puts
I'm
something in
just
front of you,
fucking with
he can like a shift. But I still had to use the wisdom to take the best shift, because listen, if I would have never took this job on days, I would have never met y'all.
Right.
We
That's
would have
not
never.
true.
I only
That's
say
not true.
Well, I
You
only,
probably would have met us sooner.
well, but I only
You
say
the
that-
reason why we here now. We should have been here sooner.
But I
I
say
mean-
this. My man, I love him so much.
We
He
coulda
be
had
he be
this
right
thing
about
cracking,
this.
man.
He be right about this stuff though.
Mhm.
I was
But-
waiting on you.
But and this is true because this man was waiting. This man got a whole story.
Yeah.
A whole story. Crazy.
Yeah. And man, you know what? We'll do a behind the episodes.
We gonna have to do
behind the
something like
scenes
that.
episode about how we got together.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. But point blank is like this. God still made a way so I could go ahead and we could still make something functional.
Right.
The Bible says you have not because you ask not.
See that, but that's why I fasted and was asking for 3
There
days.
you go.
I said
Because
God,
you needed something
right
from him within that time.
And I said, man, God, I'm all I'm asking is that you let the gifts that you gave me
That's
be
it.
be what generates my income. Because every time I touch this mic, I damn near go viral every time.
You know what? If y'all not following Selah Brooks on social media to really see what we're talking about here, because and another reason why I like this dynamic is because this dynamic breeds results.
Come on,
I've been a part of a lot of teams.
talk about it, man, and be real with it too.
I have been a part of a lot of teams.
Yeah,
But it has been very hard for life coach Jeff to find somebody who is willing to put in just as much work ethic as he is
Mhm.
when it comes to trying to develop a show. And we're not talking about the money aspect because
Yeah.
I know what can make a show work. I know what the people come in there and they complain about. What they complain about is time. So what did I do? I stretched out my time period on the show for an hour to highlight guests
Talk about
because
it.
nobody is doing that.
Mhm.
I did something different. This
Yeah.
is why people will drive an hour and a half. I've had
Mhm.
people drive 2 hours to sit in the chair. A guy wants to fly out from Los Angeles to sit in the chair
yeah,
because of how I highlight. It's not like regular radio. So number one, I was different. And number two, if we gonna put in the work,
right.
we not gonna talk about the work. I can care less about the money. The problem that people don't like to do is they don't like to build an audience.
Facts.
They don't know what it takes to build an audience. Everybody wants to ride off the back
Yeah.
of the success of something like the job. You go to that job to make that money, you riding off the back that you can get a higher salary because they can pay you that higher salary because they make buku money.
No, you ran
And what
off the back of the job, period.
Well, you're
Yeah.
riding off the back of the job period, but the point I'm trying to make is you are using something that already has leverage so you can
Mhm.
gain your leverage.
Right.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah,
And the
right.
thing is, everybody wants to pay attention to big, high-profile names because you're hoping to ride off the leverage
Mhm.
and off the back that they built already.
Right.
But the thing is, you not. If you haven't built up your own
yeah,
audience,
right.
if you haven't built up your own followers,
Or put in the
if
work.
you haven't tried to put in the work
Right.
so that you could go ahead and create quality content so people can
Mhm.
come to you and you could be the one with the answers, just like what we've done here on this platform.
Right.
My question to you is, what are you doing?
Man.
Wait, hold
Man.
on. But I
Oh,
think that's hard for some people.
And,
The
and
only
it is.
reason, the only reason
And
I
it
think
is.
it's hard
It
for
is.
some people because we're talking about jobs. And once you go to this school,
Let me tell
then
you
it's
something, bruh.
Go ahead.
I done seen people who got the time, bro.
Once again, you talking
Yeah.
about lottery picks. I've seen people play the lottery and win.
And I only
How often do they win?
try to
Mhm.
align myself with the people who got the time.
What I'm trying to say is this ain't about time. It's about program. If I went to
Okay.
school, then I go to job and I'm programmed because the job is safety, right? It's
Yeah.
security,
Yeah.
right? I don't have to do much but my job.
Yeah.
I don't have to make time. I just got to follow time now.
Mhm.
I already traded the time and I let them do what? And then I get with you and
Yeah.
now I have to be creative. And now
Right.
I don't have a manager.
Right.
And now ain't nobody telling me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to snap into that. You special. You
Yeah.
special. But there's some people out there that's been so trained that they need a student. They
Can
need
I can
go,
I add to that?
Go ahead.
Some people, and this is where I think you're going, but if not, I'm about to take it there.
Take it there.
Go ahead, take it there.
The reason why a lot of people struggle with chasing their dreams or being creative or making content or trying to build their own dream is because they've been programmed so much that they don't even know what their gift is.
Facts.
They don't know what their gift is. Because I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you
That's
what,
it.
bro. Like, when I got behind the mic for the first time and I started podcasting, I was like, dang, bro, I'm so good at this.
The gleam in this man's
You
eye.
know what I'm saying? I'm so good at this. I was like, man, this might be my gift. So when you're programmed not to be creative, not to figure out what your gift is, not to understand that, man, it takes a failure to try to find out what your gift is,
Facts.
because that ain't failure ain't safety.
Yeah.
And it don't
failure is
feel
not
good to fail. But guess what, man? When you go to that job, to some people it's so easy because it's attendance based. As long as I go there, even if you don't really do a good job, you still get paid. It's a bunch of safety that come with
That's
that,
it.
bro. So I'm telling people this, man. Find out what your gift is. Stop walking around with that program of like, man, I got to get up, go to work, go to sleep, shower, eat dinner, family time, get up, go to work, shower,
Facts.
eat dinner.
That's a robot.
Man, come on, bro.
And-
I was
And
there.
I want to say something important. One day you're going to talk to God and you're going to find out you wasn't never waiting on him. He was waiting on you. And I say that to say, I didn't come here and start this because I knew it was going to work, because I knew I was ready, because I felt ready. I started this because I got tired of ignoring the voice in my head and in my heart.
Mhm.
I got tired of crying to gospel songs at 4 a.m. just in tears because I didn't feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money came from that job. I just didn't feel connected to it. I felt like
Yeah.
it took me away from my village, from my community. I felt like I can help the children. And I'm at work for the whole sun. Not the whole day, the whole sun, all the creative hours.
Mhm.
I get off work, the sun's going down.
Yeah.
I miss that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people that been out there, I miss that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to tell you is you ain't never gonna feel ready.
Yeah.
And if you feel ready, then it's too late.
Yeah.
And you know what I noticed with this dynamic here? I probably would have never been ready if I would have never met a Noble, or if I would have never met a Selah. Because the thing is, sometimes God put people in your life that's gonna give you that extra push.
Do you know why though?
Why?
Because iron sharpens iron.
And
bro.
that is
Hey, can you say it?
Huh.
Can
Yeah,
you say it a
yeah.
different
See,
way?
look.
Iron is the only thing
Yeah.
that can sharpen iron.
And
Right.
you ain't
'Cause
lying. bro.
Nothing else.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
Yeah,
what
go
I'm-
ahead.
But what I'm y'all don't. Okay, this is what Jeff is saying, because Jeff was doing amazing by himself. Let's not
Still
downplay.
is.
And still is.
Yeah.
But because we like gladiators, bro, and guess
Yeah,
what gladiators do? They train against each other.
They do.
They train against each other.
Yeah.
So you got other gladiators in a room, and then next time when you step back out, man, people's like, God damn. Jeff,
Hey, you want to know the problem?
Mike, you a Michael Jordan fan? We said
Hey,
it.
nah, don't
We
stop
said it. That's
Okay.
the problem. You want to know the problem? He a Mike fan. That's
All
the
right.
problem. Go ahead, man.
That might be 50% of my problem. And I'm going to get at him because that's my boy. I'm going to give it to him. That might be 50% of my problem.
Yeah, talk
But
to
the
him.
problem is that, and I have to say this, and I
Talk
know
about
some
it.
of my people going to get offended when I say this,
Mm.
but the problem is that I wasn't around little to no, or if not any gladiators around
Step on the
that
toes.
was able to sharpen this iron.
BOEs in the
Because
Yeah.
like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm capable of.
Right.
I know what I can do.
Yeah.
But it was going to take a little something extra
Mm-hmm.
to get life coach Jeff moving on this trajectory like I'm moving now.
Didn't I tell you on the phone? I said, Jeff, man, don't lower your standards to make other people feel better and try to pull them up. Hey,
That's
listen,
true.
man. When it come to the reason why I move alone so much, and I did a solo job, and
Yeah.
I did like everything. You don't, man. First of all, you ain't gonna catch me with nobody else. You don't see
Yeah.
me with nobody else.
Yeah.
I don't work out with other people. The reason I don't do that is because other people, they ain't gonna put in as much work, and it's gonna slowly bring your performance down because you don't want people to feel bad. You don't want to feel bad about
Yeah.
leaving other people behind, or you don't want to feel bad that, man, my shine and my work ethic, my grind so hard, it's actually making this dude look bad, right? So
Mhm.
I move alone. But when I got into the room with all three of y'all, I literally said, finally, I
Yeah.
got some people
Yeah.
that is gladiators, and that's gonna make me better. You
And
see
you
what
know
I'm
what,
saying?
dog? I've been around so many people that want to use me because of what I have.
Mm.
Not you.
Yeah,
You know, it's a
yeah.
difference when somebody wants to use you for what you have and what you
Right.
bring to the table, rather than appreciate what it is that you offer
Right.
and help you cultivate that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all appreciate what a brother brings to the table.
Yeah.
And again, if it's other people that appreciate what Life Coach Jeff brings to the table, okay, more power to you. I'm gonna just be real and honest with you. I just didn't see it. Because you wasn't
Mhm.
presenting it to me in a way where I could see it. You wasn't
Yeah.
presenting it to a way where saying, hey dog, much gratitude. You probably wasn't even being real with me. What
Right.
you saw was you just saw that Life Coach Jeff got it.
Come on.
I didn't need somebody to tell me Life Coach Jeff got it. I needed somebody to say, you know what, big dog, I see what you doing.
Mhm.
Let me go down in the trenches with you.
Right.
Let me put in some work with you.
Mhm.
I see what you doing. Show me how you did this, like my man came to me.
Yeah.
Show me how you did this, like you came to me.
Mhm.
And in turn, guess what? It's stuff that I'm watching from you that I'm picking up from you every day
Mhm.
because he got it.
Right.
Because he got it.
Talk
Right.
to him.
It's stuff that I'm
Mhm.
learning from Selah every day. It's because he got it.
Talk about it.
So if I'm not learning from you, you need to take some inventory. You need to say to yourself,
Yeah.
why ain't life coach Jeff paying attention to me? How come he don't want to hear what I got to say when it come to this, that, the third?
Talk about it.
Maybe for this moment in time, you ain't got what I need.
See,
Well-
oh my.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Another important thing about what he's trying to say is I met you. I didn't meet Life Coach Jeff.
Yes, you
So
met.
when
You
I
got to
came in
meet
the
me.
room,
That's right.
I understand a lot of people takes a lot from you, but the
Mhm.
first thing I told him is I came to add. I ain't just come to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take what you give me, but
Yes.
I came to burn this down, and that's what it was.
And brother, I sat down and I went home and I shed a couple tears because of that.
Hey, because
I
know-
had
hey,
nobody ever tell me. I'm serious.
'cause
Ever
they-
since I've been with
hey,
this
when
thing.
They, when they rag your coattail, they can't talk. They can't, you
It's
know.
wild,
They gotta
man.
be careful how they talk to you.
But
Yeah.
this is the crazy part, bro. So when it comes to success or chasing your dreams or whatever, iron sharpens iron, and that's
Right.
really what. So like we got to look at every day through life. We got to be gladiators. Gladiators spar against each other. Fighters spar against each other. And guess
Mhm.
what, man? If you can't never if you in a circle with me and I can't get battle tested from being around you, you don't need to be around me. When you a life coach, right? And we got
Mhm.
life coach Jeff. Do you know how many people that like, because this is the same way I felt. That's why I cut everybody off, because my cup was so full that it was overflowing, and people
Yeah.
standing there and they getting some of the
They ready, dog.
and they getting that water,
Yep.
right? But guess what? I never had other people come around and pour back into me. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm sitting there
That part.
and I'm like,
That
dang,
part.
now I'm feeling drained because every time somebody come around me, I'm giving advice, money, structure, sauce, whatever I got to give.
Facts, bro.
And then nobody came around to make me better.
Facts.
So now guess what? Since I ain't got nobody to spar against to make me better, I'm in that mug shadow boxing.
Exactly.
I'm trying to make myself better.
Exactly.
I'm watching film, breaking it down.
Exactly.
But when I got around y'all and I
Talk to
started
'em.
peeping what you was
Come
doing,
on.
and I was peeping what you was doing, that's when I started going viral.
You know what?
Swear to God.
You
ain't-
know what?
You,
That's when I
the
started
man
going
ain't
viral.
lying.
You know what,
You ain't
guys?
lying.
I'm about to say something.
Take off.
I'm
Come
about
on,
to say
talk
something
about it.
Take off with
Jeff,
it.
I'm about to say something about your plan B.
Talk
Come on.
about it.
When plan B exists,
Mm-hmm.
plan A get lazy.
Mm.
And you know what pressure builds?
Mm.
No
Mhm.
options.
Yeah.
So anybody that got options after they plan B,
Yeah.
they lazy.
Yeah.
Because they can't stand the heat in the kitchen.
Right.
So they won't plan B's and C's and D's
Yeah.
and E's. Well, guess what? I'm trying to build a diamond.
Talk
Come
about
I ain't
on.
trying to do an
Talk to
option.
him.
I'm
Come
trying
on.
to go
Yeah.
where he want me to go.
Right.
Come on.
So
But I would say this, man. You know why people dreams don't work?
talk to
People
him.
dreams don't work because you ain't got nobody around you holding you accountable.
Facts.
You ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody in the same circle as you also dreaming and saying, "Hey, bro, you slipping on your dream.
Get
Get
'em.
Get around
Get
me.
'em.
Come train with me. Let me show. Let's level up together."
Get 'em.
Because when you try to chase the dream by yourself and you around a bunch of people who ain't they ain't fucking dreaming.
Yeah.
Working
Come on.
jobs, you can't build your dream because success breeds success.
Come on.
Success hangs around success.
Come on.
I mean, I ain't lying.
You ain't lying.
So if you trying to work your dream and you feel like you ain't got no plan B, this is the only way you can make it. Go get around other motherfuckers who ain't got no plan B. Go get around other people who ain't got no plan B.
There it
Because
is.
you know what they gonna say?
What they gonna say?
Hey, you know what? You can't afford to make it. I can't afford to not make it. You can't afford to not make it. We gonna make it together. Because guess what, man? I can't afford to take a loss, and my brother can't afford to take a loss. So I'm in the cut with him. I'm in the trenches with him. And if I see him over there working, you know what that's gonna make me do? Because guess what, bro? When you started putting out 6 videos, you've been putting out 6 to 8.
Bro, this
When I
man.
seen him start putting out 6 to 8, 10 videos a day, that made me feel like, oh man, I gotta get my game up. So now I'm putting out 6, 8, 10 videos a day. When I started putting out 6, 8, 10 videos, I talked to Jeff. I said, hey man, we gotta
Man.
get this content thing going. Now he putting out clips every single morning.
Got to get uncomfortable.
415,000 views in
Yeah.
the month of May, and it's only May 5th.
Come on.
You
Come
got
on.
to
What are we-
get
what are we talking about?
uncomfortable. You
Come
know
on.
what?
They don't want people around them
You
talking that real
got
stuff.
to get uncomfortable.
You got to.
If you want to become unrecognizable.
Come on.
Let's go.
Facts.
Because that's
Facts.
the thing, and that's why I credit a lot to y'all brothers, because for real, y'all have I finally been around people that make me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finally around
Yeah.
two brothers
Right.
that I feel that y'all are here.
Because we ain't got no
And when
plan B. We got to take
and
it to
yeah,
another
when I
level.
look at y'all
Right.
here,
Right.
that's what make me want to do
You
better.
know
Right.
why, though?
That's what make me want to get up
Because
every
the-
day and do this.
You want to know why, Jeff?
Why?
Because the world don't give you a shot. You got to take that motherfucker, or you got
Yeah.
to watch somebody take it for you.
That's
Right.
it.
And that's the worst thing you can have
Fact.
is regret. Because you
Right.
got to watch another man walk away with your dream, with
Right.
your girl, with your money, with your life, while you sitting somewhere clocking that clock, and they don't care about you. You die today. I guarantee your job will be on Indeed by the
Right.
end of the night.
Right.
And they're going to refill that
They
position
can find
in
somebody
2
else.
days.
Talk about
Come
it.
on.
Hey, and he ain't
Come
lying.
on.
And I'm telling
He
you,
ain't
bro,
lying.
when it comes to chasing your dreams and not having a plan B, the reason why people don't want to get around other gladiators is because it make them feel insecure. Man, I don't know if I can put in as much work as Jeff.
Yeah.
I don't know if so they get it when they get around people doing it at a high level, it make them feel small.
Man,
You see what I'm saying?
And see-
And those people don't like to compete because really, when
Yeah.
it comes down to, you got to be a competitor with this,
Facts.
man.
hey,
Facts.
Jeff,
Facts. Talk
one
to
of
me.
my brothers hated his job.
Okay.
All right.
He called me, told me, I hate this fucking place. So you know you don't have to go there, right? You can quit. He said, that's impossible.
Uh-huh.
That's what he said.
It's not impossible. You
That's
just ain't done it yet,
impossible.
brother.
You telling me to
You
do
just ain't
something
quit yet.
impossible.
Yeah.
That's not
Like,
impossible.
you want me to just up and quit? You hate it, right? But that's what bills, money, government, taxes. People don't understand we're in modern day slavery today.
Everybody.
Guess what? This how I know you ain't walking by faith. Because when I tell you to quit your job or I tell you to think about your dreams, first thing you start talking about is bills. First thing you start talking about is money. First thing you
Yeah.
start talking about is fear. I don't hear nobody say, you know what, God gonna walk me through this. I ain't hear nobody say God will provide.
Come on.
Everybody always talking about God will provide until it's time for you to make a leap or a jump. You don't even know what a leap is. Some of
Yeah.
y'all ain't had a leap in years. Some of y'all ain't had a leap in your life.
Man.
Y'all been baby stepping your way through life, eating crumbs, crab in the barrel. Every
Right.
time one jump up,
Fact.
the other pull them down. You don't know what it's like to be out that bucket. And that's why you're afraid to get around strong people. You know why?
Facts.
Because we sound different.
Man, no, they're afraid.
My man.
Man, when it comes to chasing your dreams,
That's it.
they're afraid to get around small people or strong people because this is what happens. They know that strong people they gonna hold them accountable and let them know, hey, bro, you not doing enough. You say you want it, but you don't want it because if you did want it, it would look like this. You'll be putting in the work.
And-
You'll be getting up at 4:00 in the morning. Man, I gotta post my own videos, edit my own videos.
Talk
but the
to 'em.
reason is they scared. That's
Talk
real,
to 'em.
and it's okay to
Yeah,
be
come
scared.
on.
It's okay
Yeah.
to be scared, but go to the scared. Go play the scare game.
If you
Don't
ain't
play
never-
the not scared game.
Come on,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If you scared to chase your dream, it's places for you. It's called a job. You see what I'm saying?
There
It's
you
called a
go.
job.
There you
can be-
go.
You can be scared over there. It's places for there you can go. But
Why
when
you do that to
when
them?
you come out in this
Come on.
jungle, when you come out to this jungle,
Come on.
man, you got to be Tarzan beating on your fucking chest every day. Because I'm gonna tell you what, when it come to chasing your dreams, you kind of gotta walk by faith in the beginning. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Talk to 'em.
Because
Come
look,
on, you
man,
have to. Give me that.
you know, I'm Fro the Booth and I run a coaching company. I try to teach content, all that stuff. Man, my businesses ain't been doing
Okay.
well.
It's not try.
Right.
You don't try. That's what you do.
I do.
You do.
But to be real is real, bro. My companies ain't been doing well this year, man. Whether it's the economy, whether it's a lot of different things, man, bro, been struggling. But I tell you what, I said when I fasted for 3 days and I asked God, I said, God, man, I need Three Brothers No Filter to work. I want you to make my gift that you gave me provide income. I'm talking about, look, and this is rent was due May 1st.
I heard that.
Man, I'm sitting over here with $200 and I got to pay $1,400 by May 1st. And my wife said, how you gonna do it? I said, I ain't gonna do it. God gonna do it.
Come
God
on.
will provide.
Man,
Come on.
man, listen. So and this is why you got to pray. And that's remember what I said. When you think small, you pray small. I said, God, I'm so tired of small prayers. I'm so tired of just letting you ask me to pay this and pay that. Man,
Facts.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. You can ask my wife. I woke up with emails. Hey, let me book this. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Let me get that. Now I got 1,400 and then some. Right? Because I stopped thinking small. You see what I'm saying? I started asking God for what I need. I started walking on faith. I said, God, you didn't even bring me this far to fail.
He
You
did.
didn't
That's
bring me
it.
this
You
far to
did.
fail. So
That's it.
we're not about to keep failing. I need if you that man that you say you is, I need you to do this for me right now.
Hey, you can't have belief and expect full results. Man, I be
That's
dropping.
it,
I
bro.
be
Bro,
dropping
facts,
juice.
bro.
I be dropping
Facts.
juice. Let me say that again. You can't
Come on.
believe halfway and expect full results.
Yeah.
And you know, I see that out of so many people, man. They want to believe halfway.
Yeah.
And then they expect everything to come full force. They expect it to just come just like that.
Yeah.
Just because you put in $1,
Yeah.
you thought that was supposed to breed you
Right.
10,000.
See, this is why they say faith without works is dead.
Come on.
Faith without works. Because let me
on,
tell you
bruh.
something. The way that some people break down that message is where they say faith without works is dead. So they saying you can't pray for something without putting in the work because God don't move unless you move, which is true. But the way I break that scripture down,
Okay,
bro,
talk about it.
it's half and half. Because
It is.
you're gonna go do the work, and then God gonna come. The faith gonna come with the other half.
Bam. Because God can't do nothing
Right.
with you if you ain't put one foot on the
Right.
ground in front of the other.
So
But you
when
want-
go ahead, bro.
You want to know what's a big problem? People too busy asking fear for permission.
Yeah.
People are too busy asking fear for permission.
Mhm.
Is it my time now? Can I go now? And fear keep telling people, nah, not yet. Then he bring his cousin with him, doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So once fear and doubt get together, they become bully. I want to let y'all know fear don't disappear.
Mm-hmm.
It don't. You know what it does?
Come on.
You stop asking for his permission. And
Mm-hmm.
you start doing it scared. You start doing it tired. You start doing it anyway. If you ain't never quit a job in your life, do it.
See, but
Do it. Why? I guarantee. You know what the best thing happened to me?
Mhm.
I lost a job. I was miserable at 1st.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And those was the most healthiest 6 months. I went without working. I read more. I was
Mhm.
able to work out more.
Yeah.
Once I stopped worrying about the money, because it's all you worrying about, I
Yeah.
found a way to supplement the income because we hustlers. Sold cars, bought stuff off marketplace, then resold it, and then my
flipped it.
gift made a couple of dollars.
Mhm.
But for that 6 months without no job, man, I was able to grow.
Mhm.
And by the time I went back to the work field, I was worth more.
See, that's
Yeah.
man. Because while you was preparing,
He was prepared.
you was preparing the whole
Exactly.
time.
Oh.
But this is why you know what I respect Jeff so much, and I'm gonna alley this to you, bro.
Thank you, big dog. What you got?
Because look, he getting ready to pass it. He getting ready to
oh.
pass it. Look, the reason why I'm gonna alley oop this to you because this is life coach Jeff, and he gonna talk about it. He talked about the law of 1,000 hours.
Yeah.
So when he talked about the law of 1,000 hours, how many people have put 1,000 hours on a job, but not 1,000 hours in a dream?
That's it. That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Not 1,000 hours in a dream.
Facts.
Now, the reason I'm throwing it to him because he been doing this longer than the both of us.
Yes, he
So
has.
he got 1,000 hours more.
Believe me.
So what did it take for you to realize, man, I have to put 1,000 hours into my dream?
When did I realize it?
Yes.
Jesus
Because you
Christ,
didn't already
man.
surpass 1,000
Yeah, 'cause
hours.
I've already surpassed it.
But at first it had to be a decision.
It had to be a decision. And it was when I made the decision to be an innovator. It was when I made the decision to say to myself, you know what, Jeff? You don't need to be, you could be a part of the game, but you got to figure out a way to change the game. That was when it really
Yeah.
hit me.
Yeah.
Because I said, you know what, Jeff? You put in a lot of time on the sidelines, supplementing other people. But now you have to put together concepts, ideas, even shows that you know that'll work, that could be a blessing to other people. I said, at first I said I wanted to be the Clarence Avant in this bad boy. I wanted to be the one behind the scenes, just quarterbacking. You know what I mean?
What you great at, by the way.
And thank you, sir. I just wanted to be the one behind the scenes quarterbacking.
Yeah.
Because what I've noticed is in this genre of entertainment, people like to do what works. I'm going through a situation right now. Now, whoever might be listening, if you think it's about you, have some accountability.
If the shoe bad, no filter,
If
bro.
the shoe
If the
fits,
shoe not fit, if he throwing bullets and you got a bullet,
and you got a bullet,
and it hits
it
you,
might be for
it's
you,
for you.
but it might not be for you initially because you don't know what the heck I'm talking about.
Well, say his
But the thing is, oh no, I can't say no name.
Say his name.
I can't say his name. I can't say her name. I
I'll
can't
say
say
his
their
name
name
for you. You know
I
who he
can't say
talking to?
none of they
On
names.
3. He talking to
No,
you. Go ahead.
Oh, my man. My man. My man.
He thought I was gonna say
I was
it.
gonna let him say the name. I was gonna let him say a couple names. Y'all know the people I've been telling y'all about lately.
I don't know
But
nothing,
Jesus.
guys.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, you know, that's
Man, he always starts some trouble.
he always starts to see, I thought the young man was the rapper. He just got the dog in him. But this man, you the troublemaker.
He start the fire.
He start the fire.
Like, nah, hey, listen, man, we ain't even, y'all doing too much talking just like that shit. He be
You
thinking-
ain't-
Exactly. Just let it go.
Our last 3 shows has been thundering.
It really has. Because
Yeah.
we've been bringing it.
The Lord up there talking about, get him, y'all, let's go.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Okay.
Cook, but
Well,
cook.
I do have to say this. We at 59 minutes and 22 seconds.
All right.
I will turn off my cooking so we can end the show on time.
Nah, not finish. I want you to finish your point.
Oh, you do?
You can accelerate a little bit.
I
Go
can
ahead.
accelerate a little
Yeah.
bit. Okay. Long story short, people, what you got to do is when you reach a point in time when you know that you're the innovator and you know I'm telling you, you can easily be a part of the system. The only reason why McDonald's did what they did, the only reason why Steve Jobs did what he did, the only reason why you got all these people, you got Clarence Avant, the only reason why you got Michael Jackson, he was able to do what he did because they found a way to want to change the game. You didn't see the Michael movie, did you?
Nah, I didn't.
You saw that.
Of course I saw it.
Okay, because we saw this. I'm about to say, do you plan on seeing it?
I do. I'm gonna go watch it.
Okay. I wanted to call this out a scenario in the movie. I'm
Okay.
gonna say it like this. It was a moment in the movie where Mike was saying, I want to have something that was the biggest of all time. That was his tour.
Mhm.
And he made it happen. So the thing is, you got to get to a point in a place to where you say, where your dream doesn't become inaccessible, where your dream actually is right within reach, so it is accessible to you. Because a lot of times we don't make our decisions and we don't want to move because we think something is so far from reach. But I'm here to tell everybody today, the thing is, the only reason why it seems like it's so far out from reach is because you just didn't never try to reach out for it. You never tried to grab it. You never tried to hold it. You thought because you couldn't touch it, you thought it was too far away, but the bad boy is just right here where that vape is, and all you had to do was reach up and grab it because you let fear, you let that negativity, you let that doubt get in the way of truly stopping you from where it is that you want to be. Be like Michael Jordan. Be like Michael Jackson. Be like LeBron. I was going to mention LeBron.
You better.
Because I'm
Greatest of all time.
I'm going to do a comparison show, and I have to talk about LeBron on one of my shows because I'm going to tell y'all what I see. Y'all only know the snippet of what I see.
Man.
Y'all don't know the full scope of what I see with LeBron.
This thing.
And I love it, though. I love it, though. But go ahead. Close out. Close out.
Living with no plan B is not just a title. It's a decision. Either you all in or you already out. Y'all with that? Either you all in or you already out. Ain't no safety net. Ain't no soft landing. Ain't no what ifs. Ain't no this don't work out. What if it don't work out? It will. And you know why it's going to work out? Because you said it. And if you believe in God, you know God believe in you.
Hey man, that's a hell of a closeout.
Hey,
That's a hell of a closeout.
you got anything, brother?
Well, shoot, man.
good?
Like I said,
Tell
bro.
them where to follow you, baby.
Oh, well, matter of fact, y'all can follow Three Brothers No Filter on all the platforms. Y'all
Boom.
can follow me
Pew,
at
pew,
Sayla
pew.
Brooks _ But I'm gonna say this to close this out, bro. When it comes to living your dream, or like living with no plan B, and you got to go pursue something, you can't do it scared. If you gonna do it scared, there's places to be scared. It's called a job. You can go there and be scared all you want of your dream, and they gonna take care of you. But when you do want to chase your dream, bro, you got to step out into the jungle.
You got to be able to start with that accountability.
Yeah.
If you're going to make some decisions, live with that shit. Don't regret it. Don't leave a job and hit you.
Yeah.
Man, did I make a mistake? If you thought you made a mistake, then you already made a mistake.
You got to go get around
Facts.
some other gladiators. Go get around some gladiators, man. Go get around people who got the same mentality as a no plan B. Iron sharpens iron. Y'all gonna push each other together. You gotta learn from each other. But then the most important thing out of all of it, bro, is you do got to have some faith with this.
Well, you got to
gotta have
believe
some
in
faith
God.
for this.
You know why you got to not just believe in God. I don't mean to sound devilish, but believe in your experience.
Yeah.
I want to take you back to everything you've been in your life. I
Mhm.
want you to take every scenario you've been in your life. And I want to let you know you're standing here right now because you outlast every single obstacle you ever been through.
Right.
Just trust that.
Right.
You've been through those. You thought you weren't going to make it through 9 of them. You made through all of them.
Right.
So guess what? And every time you made it through an obstacle, it got better, didn't it?
Yeah.
Every time you started up, it got better.
It never got
So
worse.
you should be geeked when you get fired. You should be geeked when you lose a marriage. You should be geeked when you, I don't care what opportunity, give me a chance to rebuild some shit if you want to. I'm going to make it better.
Well, I would say this when people say like, you know, my job, if you work in a job and your job is only putting food on the table and you believe in God, don't you think if you chase your dreams, the bare minimum that an almighty God can do is put some food on the table?
He feed the birds.
Come on,
Facts.
bruh.
But he don't put the
Come on,
worms
bruh.
in their nest, do he?
Facts.
They
You
got
ain't
to
lying.
go get it.
They gotta go get it.
You
We
ain't
three
lying.
brothers, no filter. Y'all knew the topic. Living life with no plan B, but we still
We get
ain't
that.
telling nobody to quit. But Jeff, close us out. We out of here.
Yeah, man. All I'm gonna say is this: if you ain't living it, you're not doing it.
Facts.
So
Brothers, no
what I
filter.
need y'all to do is I need y'all to stick around also to the end of the show because we got a bomb outro that's also the intro. So if you didn't hear it the first time, you gonna hear it now.
Let's go.
Okay?
Three brothers, no filter.
Peace out.
We in the house, baby.
I'm on
Shut
the
up.
camera?
Talking set
They
up.
put me on the camera.
Talking set-
First of all, I'm on the camera. Three brothers, no filter.
Going live in like 3 seconds. We got three brothers, no filter.
We came in the room with the weight on our backs. No pretty story, just the truth in the cracks. Three voices, one code. We don't talk for a trend. If it's love or the lesson, we say it all in the end. Hands got dirt, but the mind stays sharp. Had to learn to stand still when life went dark. No borrow face, no borrow lane. We wear every bruise like a name. If it need to be said, we don't bite our tongue. If it's in our chest, then it hits like